First of all, if you know me very well, you figure out that Emily is me. Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie. I am the author of Emily Parker and the Forgotten Stones. This came out in February and I'm here to talk about it.
So where did the concept of Emily Parker come from?
You mean the name or just the book itself?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay, so the name Emily Parker, that was actually my publisher's recommendation. We wanted something that was short and that would stand out. So something like Harry Potter or Percy Jackson, the main characters. We felt Emily Parker stood out, and he was right. Now, for the book itself, the idea came from my love for children, my life experience with friendships and rejection. Wanted to tie all of that down into a way to just let people know that they are not the only ones experiencing that, and also to help them feel inspired and to bring joy as well. The book is about courage, friendship, adventure. So if that's your kind of book, then you should go get this. Okay.
Tell us about the meaning of the Forgotten Stones. What do these storms symbolize in the story?
The meaning of the Forgotten Stones refers to children that have been rejected, children that are either in an orphanage home that society feels or thinks that nothing good can come out of that. Three.
So what inspired the world in this book? Did you draw from real world history, from mythology, or did you create something entirely new?
What inspired it? I've always loved history, and some of my favorite movies and TV shows are actually British TV shows like Downton Abbey, Sherlock Holmes, all those British TV shows from the past. And it kind of inspired me to do this, especially Chronicles of Narnia as well. I wanted something that would be fictional, completely fictional, and would inspire people to think beyond this world as it is. The reason I went for British is just because I love them. I think they're funny. I love their wit. If you watch Downton Abbey, the grandma, you know what I'm talking about.
Now, let's talk about the themes in the book. They range from courage, friendship, forgiveness, loss, and adventure. What would you say are your 2 or 3 favorite ones?
The first would be friendship. I've experienced all kinds of friendship in my life, so that's very personal to me. The second one would be forgiveness. Third one I would say is adventure. What's this world without adventure? It would be boring.
Are there any adventures you're looking forward to in the next couple of months
Adventures.
that you'll love to
Well,
share with us?
that's a secret. You never know.
Now, let's talk about your writing journey. What was your personal experience like, and what would you say were some of the challenges that you experienced in the whole process?
For my writing journey, I had one spot that I always wrote from, and this was from because the apartment I lived in, they had like a study area, and I had like this spot that I just sit down and have my hoodie on and write on my laptop. I wish I filmed more of myself doing that, but I didn't know it was fun enough to do that. Sorry, the neighbor's dog is having an issue right now. But back to this. As for the challenges that I had, I think the biggest challenge I had was trying to tie the story together in a way that it made sense. I found myself going back and editing some scenes. Even my publisher, he helped with that a lot. Also, when we got to the climax, that was the most difficult part because that's like the main action of the story, and we needed that to make sense for the next book, for those who haven't read it, and for the past and this book.
Okay, let's talk about Emily's personality. What were your inspirations for that, as well as her journey and her motivation?
First of all, if you know me very well, you figure out that Emily is me. In a way, ish. She's this quiet girl. She's a dreamer. She's an introvert. She loves to. I wouldn't say she's shy, but she has her own personal battles that she deals with, and she also cares about people a lot and making sure that things are done perfect. In a way, I think some people will be able to relate to that, especially if you're an entrepreneur or anything you do. You just want to make sure you're giving your best and it's not criticized too much. What was the other part? You said inspiration?
Her
Her
motivation.
motivation. What motivates Emily? I would say the fact that she cares about her family, and because that first dream she had, the scary one, she didn't want them to die, and she felt that if the job was given to someone else that was more equipped for it, then maybe it will prevent this whole chaotic thing from happening. But you can't change destiny. There's a reason why